Have Knights Errant gone astray in Ties of Torment? I feel obligated to go through some more of these and then compare to Silostra's summoned versions. So let's go over the Knights Errant. In our real world, they were a result of romantic fiction. But that's like complaining about the body count of the average murder mystery show. The landless, unbannered knight fighting for recognition is wonderful fodder for the writer. So, how glamorous is the unit in-game? Recruited for 700 gold and 175 upkeep, a veritable bargain, but the latter will vary wildly in campaign with vows. On Ultra you're getting 60 knights on steeds and 6,180 health between them. Armor 80 is decent, shields blocking 35% of frontal missile fire is also decent. Leadership of 60 is significantly more restrained than what we saw with the Knights of the Realm. Speed 84 and charge speed 108 are completely equal. Melee attack of 28 is in the Empire Knight class. Attack interval 5.1 likewise. No splash damage. That means the damage comes out slower, by the way. Melee defense of 28 is not that high either. Weapon strength 30, split base 21, and armor piercing 9, so they do more damage on the AP side than Empire Swordsman, but that's about it. Charge bonus of 55 is nothing to be ashamed of, and mass is 1000. Able to hide in forest and use the lance formation, this unit has a knightly contempt mechanic for peasants like Chaos Dwarfs, gets the Blessing of the Lady for 15% ward save while not broken, and has what I thought at the time, glancing at the third-party unit card, was immunity to psychology, but no, this is Imperious. Through the act of charging, and that means a clean charge, and that isn't always what you're getting from battlefield realities. The unit itself, and allies within 35 meters range around it, get immunity to psychology for 30 seconds. Thus, you are rewarded for cycle charging, and specifically, you are rewarded for charging into the enemies pinned by peasant anvil units, which will get this on top of the knight boost. Remember, base leadership here is 60 only anyway. This is shoring up weakness, not creating strength, but it is still hugely helpful against fear-causing factions. On that note, let's look at the Regiment of Renown, Defenders of the Fleur-de-lis. Recruited for 900 gold and 225 upkeep, entities, health, and armor are identical, but we have much beefier shields blocking 55% total of small arms fire from a frontal arc. This is hugely helpful when charging armor-piercing missiles especially. Leadership is 70, so despite having a French symbol in the name, it is not all that prone to fleeing. I'm English native and French blood ancestry, I can laugh at it and it's okay. Melee attack 36 at rank 9 is a better, melee defense 36 likewise. Everything else, including Imperious, is the same except one thing. They have Frenzy. So, melee attack plus 10 to get to 46, weapon strength plus 10%, charge bonus plus 10%, and unless leadership gets quite low, they'll be immune to psychology, so to fear and terror, full time rather than just during charges, although Imperious helps friendlies nearby obviously. So it's a ridiculously overperforming unit against anything but really stiffly armored foes like Chaos Warriors. Not that there aren't plenty of them, but even just trading better against such foes is nice. In the Redline skills, 3 pips of Lorfiniel's Progeny gives weapon strength plus 12% and charge bonus plus 12 flat. Protectors of the Realm gives rank 7 ones plus 12 armor plus 5 melee defense and charge bonus plus 12 again, adding up. In the tech tree, all the good stuff is shoved toward the end. Blinker Hoods gives leadership plus 6 and charge bonus plus 10%. Very decent if fully spec'd in Redline. Steel Furnaces adds plus 8 armor. Master Swordsmiths adds plus 12% more weapon strength. Regular Tournaments grants melee attack and melee defense plus 5 each. So how do we use Knights Errant? This is the budget model, stripped of conveniences you may have grown to rely on. While decently armored, it's not as high as many competitors, without hitting as hard as Knights of the Realm, nor being as good in pitched combat, nor the bonus versus large. What you retain is that it's just solid enough to still do its job as shock cavalry, and lance formation is a huge boon. What's guaranteed is that they'll take damage faster than their peers, but against ordinary levels of opposition, they can and will respond to the rallying cry of, "We're good enough." The synergy with peasant forces, meaning with cheaper armies, makes it a hidden treasure in that sense, but if it's inconvenient for knights to run from a terror-causing monster, it's good for that too. Knights, they may be, but your attitude should be that of the thief and the knight. Get away with anything you can and be prepared to cut and run for a while until the heat dies down. They will still cut through light infantry like a hot knife through butter. Just remember that where their saddles are concerned, these knights are always in the hot seat. Take care, and have fun chasing after glory, especially if that glory is in the form of juicy missile infantry.